Today I will be giving you some information about how to enrol and vote in South Australian state elections. In South Australia, a state election is held every 4 years on the third Saturday in March. The next state election is on Saturday, the 17th of March 2018. The state election is your opportunity to have a say in the way the state is governed. Voting is important. It is compulsory to vote in state elections. If you don't vote, you may be fined. To vote, you need to be enrolled on the electoral roll, which is the list of electors. You must enrol to vote if you are an Australian citizen and 18 years or older. If you are 16 or 17 years old, you can enrol and will then be on the electoral roll to vote when you turn 18. To enrol, you need to fill out an enrolment form. Enrolment forms are available at post offices or by contacting the Electoral Commission SA. You can also complete the enrolment form online at the Australian Electoral Commission's website at aec.gov.au. If you change your address or change your name, you need to complete a new enrolment form to update your enrolment details. Before each state election, the Electoral Commission SA will post you an election guide with information about the election and an easy vote card showing your enrolled name and address. The guide will include all you need to know about where to vote on election day, as well as how to vote early if you cannot vote on election day. If you cannot get to a polling place on election day, you can vote early by visiting a pre-poll centre. You can vote from Monday 5th to Friday 16th of March at any pre-poll centre. Or you can apply for a postal vote to have ballot papers posted to you. Postal vote application forms will be available from about 6 weeks before the election at post offices and online at ecsa.sa.gov.au or by contacting the Electoral Commission SA. Apply early for a postal vote so that the ballot papers reach you before polling day. When you get your ballot papers, fill them in and post them back as soon as possible. If you are voting at a polling place on polling day or at a pre-poll centre, take your Easy Vote card with you because it can make voting easier and quicker. The Easy Vote card will help the polling officer find your name on the electoral roll. If you don't have your Easy Vote card, you can show any other paper with your name and address. Or write down or tell the polling officer your name and where you live. At the polling place, a polling officer will ask if you have voted previously in the election. The official will then give you 2 ballot papers, one green and one white, and direct you to a voting screen to vote. The small green paper is for the House of Assembly. There are 47 members in the House of Assembly, one for each electoral district in the state. When you vote on this ballot paper, you are choosing one person to represent your electoral district. On the green ballot paper, you must number every square in order of your choice. Start with number 1 and continue until all squares are numbered. If you need assistance or make a mistake, please see an electoral officer. The white ballot paper is for the Legislative Council. There are 2 ways you can vote. You can either vote above the red line or below. But do not do both. If you choose to vote above the red line, place the number 1 in a square for the group of candidates of your choice. You may also put the number 2 and consecutive numbers in the voting squares of other groups of candidates in the order of your choice. Don't mark below the red line. If you choose to vote below the red line, start with the number 1 and consecutive numbers for at least 12 candidates. You may choose to continue numbering more than 12 candidates. By voting below the red line, you decide the order of your preferences for individual candidates. Once you have filled out the ballot papers, put them in the ballot boxes, one for the green ballot paper and one for the white ballot paper. Your vote is important. Have your say. If you have any questions about elections and voting, there is a lot more information at ecsa.sa.gov.au. Or you can email or phone. If you are deaf or have a hearing impairment or speech impairment, you can contact the Electoral Commission SA through the National Relay Service.